Hey, what's the deal, man? It's your boy 2Gs, that's Gutta Gone, and we live on JR and the Crew. Right now, it's Gutta.
All right, everybody, what's up? Welcome to another episode of JR and the Crew. That's right, man. We got Momo and Slick Vic in the house today.
Can you hear me?
That's right.
Can you hear?
Can you hear me now? How about now?
Hey, you know what? We're gonna be real, man. We were 2 minutes into this freaking show.
That's why we don't go live.
Yeah.
That's why we don't go
That's
live.
why we don't go live.
We have to redo it again, but
That's why. Remember we were talking about that shit? Yeah, because
Makes sense.
we
yeah,
do
that's
some
why
dumbass shit
we
sometimes.
pre-record. We're all mad over here because we're in the heat. Ah.
So I'm
sweating
going to
for no
introduce today's
reason.
guest because he is from the Harbor area, the HA.
Let's go.
Not too many success stories come out of that area. Very few that are worth talking about. So today we have the one and only 2Gs, also known as Gutta Gone, on our
Gutta
show.
Gone.
We've changed our whole filming date for Gutta Gone.
That's right. Yes,
Get
right.
out of here, man. Shout out to JR and the Crew, man. We out here.
Hell yeah, man. We literally, man. It was funny because we were always trying to get you, and then, but yet, you have a baby girl.
Yes, and that's
And
the days
stuff.
that the visits. Yeah, Wednesdays.
On
my
Wednesdays.
Visits days, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So that's right.
So I
We
got
were
together with
filming
him
on
like, look, dude, we got to get this guy. We got to change our date. I don't give a fuck what you say.
No, he for real
If you're
did.
not on
You know,
board,
he hit me
And-
like, he
and
hit me,
then they
hey,
tried
bro,
to-
I
we
made it
changed our
happen.
date to
I
Monday.
said, I
so
made
you
it
know,
happen for you.
I was like, oh, it's going to happen, you know?
Yeah, and they try to say that they changed Mondays for me. Bullshit.
No, we
Yeah.
changed Mondays for a lot of people.
Yeah, but not me.
For you,
'Cause Mondays
for
kinda
Jimmy,
suck
for
me.
him. No, it was because he was saying so. It's everybody ended just ended up working on.
Well, thank God for Mondays, and we're all here together.
Thank God, everybody loves Mondays.
Amen.
But before we were rudely interrupted with the mute sound, I was talking about how I met Gutta at the barbershop, and you know, I got my back towards him on my side because they're working on the back of my head, and I just hear this guy talking like all this knowledge, and I'm expecting this older guy, right? Because the way he was speaking, and
Right,
I
right,
think
yeah.
you're already talking about your rapping, but I mean, just very well spoken dude. I'm like, dude, who is this guy? And I turn around, it's this young looking guy. I'm like, fuck. Ever since then, I started following him, listen to his music, dope music. Very like his music's very inspirational, and it's real Gutta, like he says.
Yeah.
And I was privileged enough to be on one of his videos and
yeah,
shit.
man.
So, yeah, man. Like, let's welcome
No,
Gutta
welcome.
again.
Yeah, welcome,
Shit.
man.
Appreciate you guys, man.
Yeah.
No, it was awesome because we got to see you perform at Promoter Virus,
Oh, yeah, that was dope.
and then
yeah.
I got to see you perform at Long Beach Cardinals. Yeah, that
Oh, yeah.
event.
Long Beach Carlos' 2-year anniversary.
Yes.
For the
I
bootleg.
saw you did there
Yep.
too, and so I was like, cool, man. This guy is really good, man.
Yeah, shout out
And-
Long Beach Carlos.
Yeah,
man.
hell yeah, man. So tell us, you're half, you said, right?
No, I'm not even Mexican, bro.
Serious?
So trip out.
How do you make it here?
Oh, damn,
it's
we got to
good. No,
rethink
it's
our
good.
whole
It's good.
show.
You guys, it's all gonna tie in. So my mother's white. My father's Hawaiian.
Hawaiian.
My stepfather is Mexican. I did not know that I was not. I thought I was Mexican and white until I was 14 years old.
Wow.
So about a month before my father passed away, there was a lot of stuff going on. We don't got to get to too many details, you know what I mean? But I found out that he wasn't my real father. And then throughout the year after that, after he passed away, everything, I realized that my real father was my older brother's dad.
Wow.
Hence the reason why I didn't have his last name.
Okay.
But I was a child. I think the only time it kind of got me was he picked me up from school early one day, and they said your stepdad was here, and I got like, stepdad? We talking about?
Right, yeah.
Because my dad coaches my baseball. I can't remember him not being there.
Right.
But he got with my mom when I was 1.
Oh, wow.
So my grandpa, my grandpa's Mexican. My cousins, they're white and Mexican as well. So we look like identical, all of us. If I showed you a picture of my cousins, you would never think that we weren't blood, But how I look at it is, at first, I couldn't really accept that they weren't my family, It was kind of hard. But as I got older and I got to meet my other side of my family, it all started clicking where all the craziness came from and how, or how I thought, my thought process in certain things, and then even just accepting the fact that I had to accept that, it's hard. It was hard for me, bro.
Yeah.
It's even hard to talk. It was hard for me to talk about things. So it's like that's.
But when you turned 14 years old and you found out, I mean, going to school and stuff. So what was your mind then?
So,
like, were you like, am I white? Am I Mexican? Like, were you
Nah.
still kind of like,
That's
what
a
the hell am I
trying
doing?
age.
No,
like-
so I'm gonna tell you like this, bro. The way I was raised, I never seen race and color.
Nice.
My mom was more of like a hippie white chick, if anything, weed smoking, mellow, chill. I guess she calls it back in there was lowriders and surfers. She was a surfer.
Got it.
Okay.
My dad was more like the paisa surfer, you know, in a way, kind of.
My
you
dad
know,
was like that too. Was
like
a
a
Chicano
rockin'.
server.
Well, you know, he
surfer.
was more like he was mixed as well because my grandma's mixed, but they were like he was more like a rocker, you know, like he didn't really like rap
Like
music.
Led
He was-
Zeppelin and all that.
everything, that whole soft rock era, Rush, all that stuff. You know, he played the guitar as well.
Oh, wow.
I've been going through rock concerts since I was I can't remember. There was a band called the Regulators. They were actually out of Wilmington, Torrance. Group of dudes. They went on tour with Kid Rock, Bullet Boys, and they were my dad's friends, you know? So we were at kids, like, at these gigs running around, and you know what I mean? So I was always around that, you know what I mean? But yeah.
So you just that's awesome,
That
man.
your story reminds me of my cousin. My cousin, you know, I'm Hispanic. Actually, my mom's side of the family, they're half Filipino and half Mexican.
Oh, wow.
And so my cousin, growing up, blue eyes, like white, like pale white, and his last name was Martinez. So he didn't know that he wasn't Mexican until he was in his 20s. And growing up, we would kid with him and be like, "Oh, well, you're adopted. We found you in the dumpster. Like, you ain't no Martinez. Just
No,
you
no,
know,
I
making
know.
You guys didn't
like
know
just
though, right?
no, we didn't know. Like just making fun. And then one day he's just like, "Hey, so did they finally tell you? Like, I'm not my dad's son." And we're like, you know what? Blood don't matter. He
No, yeah,
raised
of
you. And
course.
same thing. Like he was a baby before he was even 1 year old. And so like
No.
it doesn't matter like what your DNA comes out as. You know,
No,
it's where how you were raised. And I mean, sounds like you were very well versed. Different cultures.
Yeah, you know what? I think what in me was, you know, sports. You know, I started playing sports at 4 years
Right.
old. So at my kid, we had
Nice.
black kids, Asian kids, all different races, you know. So at the end of the day, like I said, I never seen anything different. My mom never let me see that. Now, as I got older, you know, you learn things that, you know, grow hate in your heart, you know, stuff like that.
Yeah.
So it started going that way. But after a while, you realize, you know what I mean, that it's how you hold it. So how I always tell people, you know, I might be white and Hawaiian, but my heart's Mexican, you know?
Right.
And I can't
Right.
change that.
Right.
Like, there's nothing. And in jail,
And you
I'm not.
shouldn't.
In jail, I wasn't essay this, essay that, talking like, this is how I spoke. Some people respected me and some people envied it. You know what I mean? Because people go in there not knowing who they are.
Right.
I know who I was just kind of like maybe like a lack of vision, you know? Knew the power I had, but just didn't want to use it for evil no more.
Okay.
Type shit, you know,
Right,
like
right.
I'm a superhero, but I'd rather use my powers to save people and myself rather than to
Cosmic
ultimate
chaos.
destruction, you know, and I've been there. The
No, it's
revolving
true,
door syndrome, I did it. It's multiple. It's like I tell people, I actually said this on Tony A's podcast. I was in a placement home at 17. I seemed somehow to make it from 14 to 17 and getting violations every 3 months and never made it to like juvenile hall or camp or juvenile hall, but never camp or placement, you know?
Yeah.
And then I was 17 and they finally, you know, bro, it's like your 15th dirty drug test, dude, like for weed, you know? We're going to send you away to a placement home for 6 months. But I was already like 16 and a half or 17 and a half.
Right.
So I think by like, when I was there was a guy that came to talk to us, and he pretty much was saying his story, started at fat placement. And then I ended up in the county, and then this and this and this, all the way to prison and all that, right? And it was one day I was sitting there in prison, you know, like I had 3 years, you know, I had 3 years. So the first year and a half, you're gonna be, either you're gonna get influenced by what's going on, or you're gonna stay your program, get your program going. You're gonna get weak at one point. Whether it be you do drugs, your family girlfriend leaves you, your wife leaves you, it could be anything, you know, but you're gonna get weak at one point. You know what I mean? And I felt like at that point when I got weak, like, see, I always do that to myself. I always get sidetracked. But
You got weak.
Because you're in jail and then you had to stick with the program or
no, I just fucking forgot where I was at. I
You're
always
in
do that to
placement.
myself.
You're
You
placement.
were in
So the guy was
placement.
saying, so I realized that, damn, that guy was right. Back to what I was saying. I was reflecting on life.
talking about his
at that
life.
like middle time after I had my little fallout and that little downtime. Like, what am I doing? What do I have to show for what I've done here? You know,
Mm-hmm.
I got people that love me. I made a good impact. I'm a father, all this stuff. But what have I really done? And that's what I was like.
how old were you at this point?
25, 24.
Okay.
I went in, 2014 and got out the end of 16 or end of something like that. 2 years, 11 months or something like that.
So you
Almost
just ran,
three.
did you? I mean, you don't have to get into it or anything, but you ran with the gang when you were younger, or what? You just
The neighborhood.
I
The
did
neighborhood?
graffiti. I
Oh,
did
okay.
graffiti at first. You know, we were definitely a graffiti crew. The Carson Sheriffs, because I am from the city of Carson, they labeled us as a gang real quick off the bat.
Okay.
So we were already on gang file for anything that we did. It was like a gang file. That's how they tie everybody in.
Right. That's how they give you more points.
Because
when
of
you go
all
to
my
level
FI
3.
cards that I had, because of all the FI cards that I had, and like the way I was, like I already knew who I was. So like, say I would get pulled over to the liquor store, I'd be a couple homies, and these fools would be all spooked, and I'd gangbang on the cops, so he would focus on me and leave them alone. Like, I'm this person from this place. What's up, bro? I don't pose no threat. Run my name. I would put all the heat on me, because at the end of the day, what could they do to me? I'm already a number. I'm not doing anything wrong. I know I don't have nothing on me. So that's just, I got too cocky, bro. I got too comfortable being a criminal, like if it was normal. And I think I kind of learned how to veer away from that, you know what I mean, and just kind of be a human again.
So what was your commitment offense? Or you don't want to talk
So
about it?
I got in a fight. I got in a fight. It was simple as that. I don't like to get too many details, you know what I mean?
yeah.
It was just I seen a dude. I thought he was serious. I thought he was joking around, you know? The moment I thought he wasn't joking around, I showed him that I wasn't joking around. And then next thing you know, they raided my house. I was fighting attempted murder. So yeah, you know, he hit his head on a parking pole during the situation, and it busted his head open. He went into a coma or something.
Oh,
like
shoot.
it was like some shit like that. Like
Yeah.
it went from attempted murder and fighting my case, you know, multiple public defenders. I went pro per for a little bit, and then I ended up just taking I got a public defender who got me a joint suspension.
Oh,
I have no tattoos. I have no previous violent crime, so I kept pushing that. And I had a lot of people support out there. Like in the city, you know, I grew up, so they see my story. They seen me be this kid who played sports and turn into this like straight different person, you know? Like they seen it, but I think a lot of people kind of accepted it. Like, damn, like what he went through is
like you became a victim of your surroundings, right?
yeah, and then I think no one had the time to tell me I was wrong because they couldn't, you know, like I was
They were
so
all doing the same thing too. Are you right? That's
Yeah.
the lifestyle.
pretty
Dang,
much.
dude.
Yeah.
So that happened, and I took that joint suspension. I came home and I was doing good. Like I'm not gonna lie, I was 1 foot in, 1 foot out, and then I don't like to disrespect nobody, but I got my daughter someone got pregnant, so. I just instantly knowing that I had a child on the way, my mind changed.
Right.
Like whether the situation was where I wanted to be, I knew I had a child on the way, and I knew that was something other than myself that I could love, and that's okay. That someone can't say, "Oh, you have to love yourself first." Like I get it, bro, but maybe I don't love myself all the time, bro. Maybe I don't know how that. Maybe I don't have that quality of a human. You know what I mean? So having my daughter now helps me love myself, bro, because I know that if I don't love me, I can't love her. You get me? Relationships, people could say that, but at the end of the day, a relationship is one person from over here and one person from over here. A child is from you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So there's you in there. Like,
Yeah. No,
Vic's
definitely.
a great father. Shout out to
That's
Vic,
true.
man. Every time I
Yeah,
see
he
you,
is.
ever since I met you, you know,
takes his girls
I love it, man.
everywhere.
I've always commended him on that, you know, because I couldn't have my daughter at one point, and I fucking hated it, dude. I fucking hated it, you know, and we're no longer going through that, you know what I mean? I have my
Yeah.
daughter twice a
Awesome,
week.
man.
I help her coach her baseball team. Like,
Oh,
I'm
shoot.
involved, bro, you know, and
Yeah.
that's all I ever wanted was just to be involved. There was nothing else, you know, but yeah. And after that, I've been out. I got released in end of 2016, and I have not been in the back of a cop car for almost 6 years, dude.
Nice,
that's
man.
dope.
And Carson sheriffs don't even know who I am no more when they pass by. like I see, I'll be in the liquor store.
Yes, sir.
Nah, no, honestly, bro, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I think it's my demeanor, how I carry myself now, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
Because you attract
Well,
who
you're
you
grown
are.
up now.
and I hope they don't fucking go back to this, but I don't even have. Nah, but like, I drove around with no tags, and I don't even have L's, bro. I don't have no license. Like, fuck child support, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I don't got no L's, bro, and I never had my license, dude. I'm 30 years old. I've never had a license. Like,
yeah.
that was the last thing on my mind growing up. I was a drop the 5 in the dude's tank type of dude. You know what I mean? Like, hey,
But you have it now, right?
No, I still don't have my
How the
license.
hell did you get Uber here?
No. I have my
Don't
license.
trip. He got here. He got here shit.
No, but no, I guess
Jane
my
Mercer.
point is that I think it's just how I hold myself.
Right.
Yeah.
I used to have this negative, everything's gonna be negative, and now I just, you know, everything's gonna be all right. And if that's what it is, I'm gonna accept that, and I'm gonna get
Yeah.
past that too. You know?
Yeah. It's just not worth it anymore. It's not worth it. But you know what we're going to do is we're going to take a quick break. When we
Sounds
come
good.
back, we're gonna get a little more because I want to talk about your music, man. I really want to talk. Yeah, I want to talk about your music. You know, so we'll be right back with Gutta Gone.
Yeah, dude, like I almost didn't make it last week because, you know, that Concerts for You thing we had going on.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I don't want to roll up in the
You
camera.
always
Yeah,
say
we did-
that. You always say, "Oh, I need a ride. I need." That's just your excuse for not coming. Like that.
Hold
that
up,
gets
hold
old
up, hold
after a
up.
while.
What's going on,
If you
man?
guys need a ride, you know I have J&M car service, right?
Oh,
I mean,
that's right.
I have my own car service,
Luxury
right?
I
car.
totally forgot.
JNMcarservice.net. So if you need a ride, hit me up. We will get you there. We have Suburbans, Escalades,
In class.
whatever you need.
That's right.
We'll get you guys
Totally
there.
forgot.
Sorry,
Our
bro.
bad.
We forgot about you, Doc.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I can't be pointing up with the camera, bro. It's just not professional.
Yeah,
Alright.
that's cramping the style.
I got you,
right
though.
there.
I got you.
Appreciate it.
I got you, too.
And we're back with 2G's Gutta Gone. So, before we go back to the story, Gutta Gone, where does this come from? Where did the name come from? 2G's Gutta Gone.
All right, so first and foremost, Gone comes from graffiti, bro. I did graffiti from the moment my dad died until I was about 22, 21 years old. I started doing the rap shit around then. Or just kind of just moving away from it, bro. You know, you turn from graffiti. In LA, 9 times out of 10, you start off graffiti, and you get from the hood.
Yeah.
It just is what it is.
Yeah.
Whether, even if you don't want to, and you'll say, I'm not going to be from the hood, it happens, bro.
You
Well, the tag
graduate
bang.
and you don't
no,
even
well,
know
nah,
it.
because we were a gang, bro. We were just like, you had to be there. You had to be there, you know? You had to be there. We were not your average, bro. We were fucking anywhere from 14 to 20, bro, and we were about like 300 deep damn near, dog. It felt like, for sure, 100 plus, but it felt like everywhere we went, like, and we were not good news, you know? Like, everywhere we went, we had bad, like, but then you had some good people like me, you know what I mean? And everyone had good qualities, you know, at that time, but we were just fucking out there, bro. Sheriffs hated us. We weren't allowed to go to house parties, like, or they'll be like, you could come, but you can't bring your friends. And it's like, fuck, you were coming in anyway. Like, you know, like, and then, like, coming out, you know, after seeing everybody, like, I've seen so many of my friends, dog, doing something, truck driving, clothing, fucking cartel, fucking, you know, a couple different shit. You know, all my homies started going in a different realm, and I started seeing everyone finding their success. Kind of after, like, I felt like I did my music. You know, some people were already headed that way. Some people had good families, and they were just going through a certain time in their life. Like, parents, I always hear my wife say about my son, like, he's going through a phase.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
no one ever accepted me for my phase.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
they just said it was just it for this guy. You know, like, they hang this guy up. It's over for him, you know?
Yeah.
Because I guess I made them think that way, but at the end of the day, you know?
So Gone's the tagging.
So
and Gutta-
Gone comes from tagging, it's graffiti, and then Goner, all that stuff, you know. And then actually I was in prison, and every like Friday night, the homies don't like people rapping in there like that, you know. But there's some player people in the prison system.
What do you mean they don't like people rapping like
Just
that?
the homies, you know. They don't like homies beating on the bunks, rapping and shit, you know.
Okay.
A lot of
It's a racial thing too.
No,
Like,
it's like like we're in a new era. We're in a new age and day. You know what I mean? Like, we program with the Norteños now. Like, we're in a different day and age.
that
on the
didn't
main
happen.
yards,
Oh,
on the
yeah,
on the
yeah,
active
no.
yards. You know, not
Shoot, wow.
Yeah, so
the last
it's,
time I was in a prison was in 2000.
yeah, so it's real. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
like it's real. Like, it's happening. And I'm freestyling. Like, we had a cool dorm. You know, it was a real player dorm. I had the luxury of kind of setting the tone there, I guess you would say. So I based our dorm off respect. You guys will see this, I ran into at least 15 of you guys on the streets. I ran into my homie yesterday at the Back to the Basics Festival. Like, it's real. I told people what I was gonna do when I came home and really went and did it. And then they found my Instagrams, and they're just like my biggest fans. Every time they see me, I got chills, fool. Like, look, you told me you're gonna do this. Like, because I knew what I was gonna
That's
do,
dope,
you know?
man.
Like, I wasn't
Yeah,
trying to be like, oh, you do that, oh, I do this. Like, I wasn't trying to compete with you guys.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I had a vision and nobody or
Right.
nothing.
That's dope.
But I was freestyling one day in there, and I said Gutta Gone in freestyle. And the black dude from the Bay, right? His name was Maul. Shout out to Maul. I think Maul probably still down, man. He's an OG. He just caught up on some weird stuff, you know? Like, he was already, like, living life good, but his past caught up to him. Something with his daughter, some weird situation. But he liked the way I moved. He always told me that. He liked the way I moved. He liked how I ran with what I ran with and how I conducted myself. And you're gonna go far in life like that. You know, just telling me stuff like that. Always like really encouraging.
Like your biggest fans.
Really encouraging to me. No, he lived it
like.
like I slept here, he slept there. It's really encouraging to me, you know. That's when I was doing the 2-yard living, you know, in the dorms, you know. And I was new to that at the time, which it's cool, you know. It's chilling, especially if you got a little time left, you know. You want to just
you want to
cruise
chill,
through.
stay out of trouble, make sure I'm out.
But I just stuck with it, you know. Gutta Gone, and just like the rest of my term, it just stuck in my head. First song when I came out, I recorded, you know. I said it, but I was still going by like my Instagram at the time was the Gone Man, you know. So I didn't want to be TGM because there's a dude out there from like the IE that I had picked up on. I seen him before like that. Okay. So I was like, someone's already jugging that. I'm not going to go out there and try to cap that. Yeah. So it was the Gone Man. And then when I uploaded my first project to like streaming platforms, I just put Gone. I'm like, fuck it, we're going just Gone. And it came back G-1 on the name. And I was like, nah. Like my name's Gone, not G-1. So I just made the decision at that moment, bro. And I was like, you know what? Like, this is going to be it. Like, I'm making this move. And I changed my name to Gutta Gone. I uploaded my projects to Gutta Gone. And it's been Gutta Gone ever since. And it's like, it was there. I was already saying, like, it's Gutta. You know, I already, as soon as I came home, that was already, like, my energy. And it was a good feeling, too. It was like, I think this is a good move, you know? And I just went with it. And, like, to get back to the gutter, like, to me, to break it down, you know, it's my perception of life. You know, it's what I see. It was my norm. You know, like, I didn't have a happy, white, go-lucky family. Like, everyone was on drugs. Everybody in my household. And shout out to my mom, 13 years clean, you know?
Oh, hell yeah.
Like, my house got raided because of me, bro. Like, multiple times, like 6 times, bro. I put my family through hell. Like, it was not just this little bad kid. Nah, homie, I was fucking causing ruckus. They were coming to my home and ripping shit and taking my grandpa outside in his underwear and taking my sister out the fucking shower in the towel, and it was ugly.
But
bro.
that was always from a young age, or was it from
graffiti, bro? Graffiti at first.
No, but was it after your
right
dad
after
passed
my dad passed, bro?
So you just basically just like
it was that my dad died second semester of 9th grade. First semester I made varsity in baseball, had straight A's. Second semester I came back like almost to the end.
What did you do in baseball? Were you a pitcher?
I played all positions except for catcher.
Nice.
I didn't like catcher. I was a little bitch when I was a kid. When I was younger,
No, I
straight up, I'm man enough to admit it, bro. I was a crybaby, bro. Up until I was probably my cousins toughened me up, you know. And after my dad not being there to toughen me up, I just said fuck it. And then I think I out toughed you guys, you know. That's what happened. You guys, they created a monster, you know. I learned how to, you know, calm it down, but
that's crazy. Like you want this?
So when I went back, like after he passed, you know, it was hard, you know, and a lot of my friends, you know, because I'm a real outgoing person. So like, hey, bro, you're not yourself, man. You know, like, you know, you're not sorry about what happened. I got tired of hearing sorry all the time.
Yeah.
So like my academics class, they all failed me because I didn't do the work. But like my PE, extracurricular, and my art club, no, they all passed me sympathy, you know.
Oh yeah.
So I think that summer. I'll chip out on this. So that summer, I started smoking weed, all this shits, right? You know, went to Potreros for the first time, all this stuff, you know. You know, that's the only place we can go when we're kids, dog. You know, get in early and you just dress accordingly. You can, they know you're 10 years old. They don't care, you know. But I think that summer I just got too much, and then like the graffiti thing, which I wasn't even an artist yet. I was a vandal, just being an idiot. Me and my cousin, dog, we went to the fucking high school the day before school opened up, lit the whole school up. Every fucking thing in the world.
Damn.
And someone fucking snitched on us, dog, the first week of school. I'm walking, and the moniker I was writing at the time, it wasn't Gone at the time, no one or some shit. And the dean or whatever, like, said my name. I just fucking.
That was a dead giveaway.
So the next day, me and my cousin, they took us to the dean's office. Cops came, and my cousin tried to take the rap, bro. You know, he's like, nah, it wasn't him. It was all me. But, like, I guess at that time, you know, that was my best friend, my cousin. You know, we rocked everything together, you know. So I was like, nah, it was me too, you know. And then that's when probation started for me.
Wow.
You know, and then it started, and I didn't get off until when I dropped fresh off parole. So that was like 3 years ago.
Because I mean, I heard some of your music, man, and so are you, because of the lifestyle that you've lived and basically got out of, but it's rough. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, there's no getting out of it.
No,
my
but
boy.
I'm not saying,
You know?
and excuse me, and correct me.
No, there's no getting out of it. You know, it's just
Right.
it's learning how to process it. You know,
Maybe the word's not rough. It's
Raw?
raw, yeah,
Yeah,
raw, but
real
like
and raw, yeah.
Because like, what's the one we were singing when we were doing it in the tent?
You ain't built.
You guys
like
were singing
this.
to each
Yeah.
other?
Oh yeah, we kept on doing it.
You ain't built
Like this.
Hey, with all due respect,
no.
bro, I got a lot of the dudes out there singing that. Every time they see me, they just say
Well,
it to me, and I'm
after
like,
you-
Wait,
dope,
what
you
is
know?
the line? What is the line?
You ain't built like this.
No,
Okay.
say it right. You ain't built like
Yeah,
this,
yeah,
and everyone's
something like
like,
that.
woo.
So he
Like-
performed
That's
it at the Long Beach Cardinals event, and as soon as he was done, like everyone kept on, you ain't built
Oh,
like
damn.
It was
this.
dope, yeah.
Dope.
and we just gonna do that for
And
the rest of it.
they're playing it at the Lakers.
Yeah, I was
the Lakers
blessed.
game,
Yeah,
right?
man, I tapped in with DJ Roshi, or sorry if I butcher your name, bro. Roche, maybe. I just seen him, bro, and like, I know what I'm capable of. I know what the songs, I know what it did, bro. So I told him how I felt. I sent him the song, and he agreed with me, bro. And he fucking told me, come on April 1st, we're gonna play your shit. So I brought like 40 of my people out there, and yeah, man, that was a big thing for me
Did you
because
say 40 people?
yep.
Oh shit! Damn.
So I
Still rolling
shout, hey,
deep.
shout out to my friend Betsy and her husband Dan. You know, they had a friend who actually worked there, and she's the person who deals with group settings. So she made it where I could. She hooked it up.
Dope.
So she got a flat rate for everybody, like a flat rate as if we bought in a big group and then just had us all over in different sections, you know. But
Right.
we didn't have to pay the full. Like we got like a good discount because of that,
That's
you know.
dope.
So, man,
That's
yeah.
dope.
Just to hear it, at a Laker game.
Oh,
being
bro,
performed.
boy. I don't know. You've met Sammy, my camera guy. You know,
Yeah,
shout out to
yeah.
my boy Sammy.com, man. I love you, bro. You know, that guy is my visual creator. You know, he's one of my creatives. You know, he's somebody I could tell what I want, and he outshines me, bro, with my vision, you know, and that's someone you want to keep around, you know,
Oh, hell yeah,
because
man.
he emphasizes you. He feels what you're feeling, you know. Some guys are gonna
That's
get
rare.
their,
That's
some guys
rare.
are gonna get their bag and move on.
Right.
He's a guy that told me straight up, like fresh out parole too. I don't like the beat. I don't want to shoot the video. Fuck, dude. All right. Well, then I'm gonna have to. I even tried changing. I even thought about changing the beat for him, but then I had to make the decision as an artist. Like I like the beat. I'm gonna go ahead and just get somebody else and move forward, and we'll get back to it later. You know. And
So basically, the music is inspired from your lifestyle. Then
yeah, bro. Maybe just growing up, you know, like I said, my parents really influenced with that, and then
is that your outlet now? Because now you've changed, right? You changed. You have your daughter. She changed your life
I mean,
and
I
stuff.
got 3 kids.
3 kids. So
Yes.
now you express yourself through your music because it's the best way.
Or you just telling a story?
Right.
People always ask me, like when I meet them, like, what kind of music do you do, bro?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
can't explain it. You guys gotta have to listen to it.
Yeah.
You know, like.
Well, we're listening, and I've listened to it, but
No, I'm just
sometimes
saying,
I
like,
want to find out what's your message.
I don't
now.
have like. I guess the only way, like I always tell people, bro, like to represent myself, bro. A conviction, bro. I'm just speaking the truth. Like I never, like someone told me, your voice alone is 85% of the job's done, bro. Just you talking a normal, like the way you speak is 85% of the job done. You have a good beat and you're gonna go crazy. So like always having that in the back of my mind, you know, like I'm just really like, I can't explain it, bro. It just happens, you know, like whatever I feel. That's why I tend to get writer's block often, bro, because I can't make music like to compete with what's going on. Like
You're just not gonna put anything.
the more
out.
shit people drop, the more I stay away. I don't even want to fucking know.
Right,
because
right.
because I see people, which is okay, because I've done the same thing, kind of mimicking what I did, you know, years after, like the year after I did it. But if you're doing something that the person's doing, you're a year behind them because they're already a year ahead of you. So I got told that before. You could be inspired by something, but don't let your initial vision get fucked up because someone else is working. You know, you could be
Yeah, I like
you could be
that.
That's good for
inspired by that.
anything, yeah.
You could be inspired by that, but don't let that be fuck up your initial vision. You know, like I was inspired by one of the promoters I was doing, so then I opened my own promotion company, and I know what I can do to be a good promoter and really put people in position. What I was looking for when I was an upcoming artist. You know what I mean?
That's tight, dude. Yeah,
Well,
man.
like for me, fresh off parole, the original, the first one, right?
Yeah.
It hits hard because that feeling you get when you are off parole, like the way you fucking put it on the music.
Yeah, man. People don't realize it, bro. You know, like people think, oh, you go to jail. Like, say you're a family member, right? You've never been there. Momo, you know a little bit about that. You
I've
know?
never been to jail.
Well, my brother spent half his life
No,
in
but
prison, so I
you know a
both
little bit
sides.
about you know both
Yeah,
sides. You know, so
yeah,
it's like
yeah.
Yeah.
people don't realize the what's the word I'm looking for? Reuniting with society.
Yeah.
Getting back to
you
what's
get
going on.
institutionalized,
Yeah.
right?
That's
Like you-
definitely
yeah.
the gap. You are in stagnant time. The world keeps
Right.
going.
Yeah.
I came home and there was mumble rap. Guys were wearing man buns. There was chips in the debit cards.
Yeah, that's
I missed all that shit, bro.
Wow.
Yeah, man.
And
You come out like, what the hell?
and bro,
is
like
this?
I went in like 2012 was like the Beast Coast movement, Action Bronson, TDE. Like that's what was going on in the game at that time, you know. And like I come home to the mumble rap, like and
rappers wearing knickers.
I didn't mind it. Some of them are very talented, you know. Don't get me wrong, because
Right.
who am I to judge,
It's
you
just
know?
a different world.
But yeah,
Yeah,
it
you
was
respect
just
different
different.
genres no matter what. You respect it.
And that was just 3 years, bro. Imagine.
Bro, and it was like the how the time changed. But what
That
you
is
learn,
crazy that you
what
get
I
to say
learned
that.
is, and I was just talking about this earlier, is I'm 30. I'm pretty sure we're all up there. You know what I mean? And this is their world. Our children are growing up into this world, you know. Like I tell people this all the time. My music, my life comes off motivation, off the lifestyle based off what I lived in real life. These kids are motivated off what they see,
Right.
perception. I was based off reality. These kids are based off perception.
Right.
That's what's going on in the world
That's
today.
so true, and
Dude,
that's why
that's
we have
good.
that's why we have so many kids that feel lost because they don't know how to assimilate. Like they don't know the difference between what reality is and what their reality is
Yeah.
on this.
And that's why,
You know
like,
what I'm talking about
Yeah,
knowledge.
but hey,
We'll
we're
talk
gonna get into a little bit
about
more.
Yeah. Hold
That's
that
our
thought.
cue. We gotta get to a break. We're gonna come back with Gutta Gone.
That's right.
Let's
More
get it.
knowledge, man.
Yeah,
This is good
dude.
stuff right here.
It's Gutta time.
Oh
And
yeah.
I believe that one love, man, change is possible one day at a time.
That's right. Woo.
Let-
His motto.
Just keep it up, man. You know those morning inspiration stories. You don't know how far it reaches. Like it inspires me, and I know it does a lot for other people.
Oh, yeah.
Keep it up, bro. And
Fuck yeah, bro.
And you rap as well. We didn't touch
What
that.
the
but
hell?
Yeah,
I know there's like so many more things, but before we go,
we can leave that for part
before
two.
we go,
Oh shoot.
please stand up, face that camera, and show off your abs.
Oh, face that camera. You guys face that camera right there.
Okay, well,
we're gonna end on
whatever
this.
camera because well,
Where the lights
I'm
at
part
right
of the
there. There's
camera,
a camera.
too, you know.
Where can you
Where we
see?
at? Which camera? Okay, there we go. Step in front a little bit more.
Oh
and
shoot!
they
Come
are
right here. Yeah.
real.
Oh,
They
they're
are
real. Shoot! Hell yeah! Dang!
Who
All right.
ate you up?
Hey, are you part of Land's Finest or what?
That's
You're welcome.
fine.
Hey, you're welcome, ladies. You're welcome.
chilling right now, man.
Hey,
Yeah,
I
he
feel
ain't
good
working.
right now.
He ain't working.
Yeah, no, we're just relaxing.
All right, so we're back with Gutta Gone. So, we're talking about the music, right? Now I know that your music's inspirational because my youngest daughter, right? She was drawing some shit, right? And she got down. So she showed, oh, look, Dad, I drew this. I'm like, damn, that's badass. And she's like, yo, you ain't built like this. She walked away,
Oh,
right?
no, she did.
Man.
So, she listens to your music. Like I said, you don't really cuss on your music. It's a different sound from
Yeah,
what
man.
like you said, from what's out here now. So to say that your music is inspiring kids in a positive way, I think so because it gives her that sense of confidence. You know?
Yeah, man, I've gotten that from I have a buddy who coaches kids for football.
Yeah.
Like he does my homie Emmanuel. Shout out to my boy E-Man. He was an old coworker, and he coaches these kids, dude, and he gets them in there and he gets them prepped, for whatever they're going in life, whatever college school they're going to.
Right.
And he asked me hey, bro, do you think I can get a clean version of the song? I want to. So I didn't really ever make a clean version, and eventually I finally got one, and I shipped it over to him, and he said the kids were just going wild to it.
Yeah.
It was pumping
It's
them up.
catchy.
And I hear it from other people. Even when I met your daughters, they were a little kind of shy. And I made sure I broke that ice. I bought some of her product
Yeah.
off her, breaking the ice. Because I just want to motivate people, bro. I don't want to intimidate anymore.
Yeah.
I want to
Right.
motivate, not intimidate. And
Like you said, a different mindset.
Well, because your size alone, though, the way you do come off like fuck, you have a strong presence. You know?
it's unfortunate,
Yeah.
bro. But it's just what I've learned.
I didn't know how to shake your hand over there.
Yeah, but it's
Give me a
it's
hug,
that
bro. We're good.
superpower in a positive way, like
No,
you said.
yeah.
You know?
No, it is. It is. I really like. I was gonna ask you a question. Before we started, we got into a conversation. And you were talking about how you don't cuss in your music and you don't even say the N word and stuff because where you grew up and stuff. Yes, you could get approval. Yes, you could do this.
Yeah.
But it just doesn't apply to what you're trying
Yeah,
to do.
what I was just saying was, bro, there's a lot of people out here that just try to justify why they can do things that are culturally disrespectful or just stuff like that, Obviously, you look at my skin tone, I'm a light-skinned person. I could be mixed, you wouldn't know.
Right.
I don't, like I said, if I'm saying the N-word across my music, how is somebody in Atlanta, Alabama, how are these people gonna, how can I explain to them why I'm okay for me to disrespect what caused so much harm and trauma to their people, you know?
Correct.
And I always had that in mind. Again, I used to say the word to my homies all the time. Like, we grew up like that. It was normal. There was no problems. And like I said, if someone felt a problem, we could handle it, bro, because I'm not disrespecting you. I'm not saying the word. I don't say no hard R, you know? But then again, I had to stop because I can't keep explaining why this white guy can say this word, this derogatory word,
true.
whether I have an approval from a certain group of people. But then you have other rappers who will have like, I say this because of this, I say this because of this. It's cool. You're just dumbing down your own market, player. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I want to be the Justin Bieber of the Harbor area. I don't want to be the motherfucking YG of the Harbor area. I want to be the Justin Bieber of this shit. You know what I mean? Like, and
Because
no,
using certain words and using certain things could limit you.
No, just in your actions, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Go
Before,
ahead.
I'm sorry to cut you off,
No, go
but
ahead.
when we were just having casual conversation before we started, like that was one thing that really intrigued me about you was that you know you were saying like don't demean yourself, like don't put yourself down,
No, you
know,
can't, yeah.
by the words that come out of your mouth, because then
It's true.
that's what
Yeah, you
people
said that.
see, that's what they hear,
Yeah.
so automatically you're this fool from the neighborhood that ain't about shit.
No, for
you
sure.
know?
And what happens the most part is, like I said, my story runs long. A lot of the industry people, you know, I call it the blue check community. You know what I mean? Shout out to the blue check community. You know what I mean? But I get a lot of love from them. You know, I know a lot of people that
I don't know what that is. What is it?
like the, you know, celebrities, I guess. You know, blue
Okay.
chick, you know, certified. You know, like I say it like that because unfortunately, if you don't have that, a lot of these young cats
Yeah.
won't take you serious, or they won't look at
Yeah.
you, or like.
But you could pay for that now.
I was just gonna say a lot of people buy that shit.
Nah,
Yeah.
see, that's against the move. Like,
Yeah.
and
It's against the move,
I
but
got,
you
I got,
still
I got a public statement announcement too, because this is something that I never spoke about clearly. I got an Instagram reel post that went viral last year, bro. And I gained 13 million views on it. And for a month straight, I gained 100 followers, 100 likes, and 100 comments every time I turned my phone on, bro. I grew 20,000 followers in a month time, bro, off of one reel. It was a real remix. I didn't use one word out of my mouth. I just did a little head nod, and I just put a little first thing I do, like little caption, and it went crazy, bro. So like a lot of people were like, hey man, you bought followers and all this stuff. No, but that's why my account's still not hacked, and you guys are still hacked, bro. I didn't get no, like, you can go back to the reels and see the actual thing, you know?
Right.
But like back to that, I would never pay for sex. I would never pay for views. I would never pay for attention. I would never pay for respect. You're gonna get it how you get it, or you're not gonna get it, bro. That's what
right.
it is,
That's
you know.
right.
And I think that's one thing with me. But my point is that people only take them certain, you know, so serious. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I feel like the fact that I have a little bit of that coming in, and then, you know, people supporting me, and again, you heard how I spoke, you know, and this is who I am. This is who I stand for. This is not a front. Like, this is my everyday movement. Like, I talk to my mother like this. I talk to my pastor like this. I talk, you know, whoever I'm talking to, this is who I am, bro. And
So you're a Christian?
yeah, I believe in God. I'm definitely a Christian, bro.
Okay,
you know?
man.
I definitely am, man. Yeah, I believe in God. I'm a God-fearing man, bro. Like, God, my dad put me in right before. Like, I think things were getting bad with him. It all ties in now. But like in 6th grade, he didn't want me to go to like Stephen White. You know, he didn't want me to go to
That's a bad school.
the middle school around the neighborhood because my cousins went there. So he put me in on Avalon and Lomita at the Christian school. It used to be called Wilmington First Assembly. So he put me there for 6th grade. Now, I was probably the toughest kid to deal with at that school, you know, because of what but one thing that I did gravitate towards was the youth group. You know, shout out to Pastor Nelson Feliciano. That man is more than a fucking pastor to me. Excuse my language, Nelly, but he's like a father. When my dad died, he really stepped up, you know, like not as a dad, but he put the extra effort to come and just be there, you know, like he was there. He did my dad's funeral, my grandmother's funeral, my uncle's funeral. His daughter sang at my dad's funeral. Like,
Wow, yeah.
a lot of love. I'm a New York Giants fan because of that, man. He's from New York. He's a Puerto Rican man. I'm a New York Giants fan because of him. Die hard since 7th grade, 6th grade, you know? And, but God, I'm not a person to throw God down anybody's throat. God's my fuel. You know,
Right.
God inspires. Like, at the end of the day, every day when you wake up, you got to let the demons go, big dog.
Yep.
If you're in a relationship and you guys pick up that argument in the morning, it's another bad day, bro. Whether you want to, at the end of the day, it picks up, but you just wasted another day. Like, you got to let that demon go and move on. And I learned that in jail because I was always in jail. And I somehow got in trouble and always ended up in the hole because my big mouth or because I wanted to fight. I wanted to prove myself. So a lot of thinking time. You know what I mean? And I feel like
that.
I thought about stuff like that, you know, and you learn how to
Right.
process. And some people are afraid to think about the reality of things because they're so hyped up in their ego and they don't want to lose. Oh, this is what I say. Nobody wants to see the guy who didn't fake it to make it, make it.
Hold on. I gotta catch up to that one.
Nobody wants the guy who didn't fake it to make it to make it.
Yeah.
Or nobody wants the guy with no plugs, no connections, out there grinding. You know, because the grind's different. They look at me different. They take me different. Shout out to this concert that was this weekend, you know, back to the basics. Shout out to my boy Droops at Out the House, always showing love. There was somebody I ran into, I ain't putting no names out there, but I fucked with him from back. I ran into his music a long time ago and I wanted to tell him how I felt. I was like super like, bro, I fuck with your shit. My boy's like, damn, you're all fanned out. I never seen you like that. And it's like, it's because at a time when I was searching for something to find inspiration, I found this thing called Team Backpack. It was like an online, I think from the Bay. It was like a freestyle cypher YouTube channel type shit going on. And I seen bro and like, I was like, well, shout out to Triz, you know, straight up. Shout out to my boy Triz. You know, I met him that day. We tapped in. Hopefully we got some work in the future. But I was chopping it up with him, you know, like super, you know. And later on in the day, my boy was like, with all due respect, you know, it's like, bro, I didn't see no one walking up to him saying what's up, but they all kept coming up to you and you weren't even performing there. And I was like, yeah, bro, but maybe to him, this is like coming to a family function. He's been doing this shit so long.
Right,
you know, it's
right.
different than me. I'm not always out there like that. Maybe these people are like, oh shit, I want to say what's up. I've never seen them before. So I'm just, like,
yeah,
it's
that-
just the
that's
presence is different, bro. Like, it's just how, like, my shit sticks, bro. I dropped a couple songs and my shit stuck. I see homies drop songs all the time and it's like,
Yeah, they're bringing another one.
you know, like,
Yeah, trying
my
to
shit's
reinvent
still slapping,
themselves.
bro. And I had to realize after a while, like, after, like, you go through all your little anxiety and shit, like, this shit's still running, you know? And
Well, for you, it's more quality than just the quantity, right?
yeah, bro, for sure, bro. Like, I don't want to sound like trash.
Because people keep on pushing it out.
And then the other thing I noticed about you is, regardless of how big, if it's a sold out arena or a small venue in a park, you give it the same energy.
Oh, yeah.
I was watching you.
Yeah,
and
that's
you did
my
that.
that's my MO.
And you're an entertainer, and that's I learned from Kiki Smooth. Like it's so important to be an entertainer, right? Especially in the music industry.
No, for sure.
But that day at the park, right? I caught this, and I kept
I heard
thinking
you.
about
I
it.
remember.
I'm like, hey, well, you know, let's bring it crowd. Like, nah, hold on. Hey, y'all just stay right there. You know, I'm gonna come to you.
Y'all
stay
enjoy
in
the
shit.
shade.
nice.
I'll come out to you guys. Yeah.
That's dope because
It's funny that you say
somebody
that.
else wouldn't want to fucking perform because they didn't want to come up to this, you know, to the area.
Exactly.
You know, it's funny you say that, man. Shout out to my boy Young Blacks and the artists that come up after I did that. They were able to walk out there and feel that confidence after, you know?
Yes.
And they ain't trying to be like me. They were just like, nah, the homie opened up that door. Let me go follow
And
suit.
because you know it was later in the day, and you know it was super hot, so I get it. You know.
No, yeah, of course.
You know, but you're like fucking stay there.
Nah, but you know what
I got
time it
this.
is, bro? Like at the end of the
Good
day,
time.
when it's game time, it's game
No, I say
time.
it's good a time.
Yeah. When it's game time, it's game time. You know, I put my game face on. Like, people always ask me this because, like, I'm proud of me. I've done multiple 100+ shows as an opener. Multiple. More than 10. Nah, run that back. Maybe like 7. A lot of them multiple 50+, a gang of them. But, like, 70 to 150 people. The Novo was 200 people. Brian Ortega came out. Like, I know I haven't seen no other openers doing this type of impact. And it's because when they see me, they're like, what is he gonna do? What's the guy gonna say? And the moment you hear fresh off parole, it's a mic check. You know, it's just motherfuckers. I see it with my own eyes. I watch it happen. I see people in the middle conversations look, and that's all that matters, you know, to me.
Fresh up a roll.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, you know?
That'll definitely catch somebody's
Yeah, it'll catch
attention.
my attention.
Like,
What-
what does that look like?
Yeah, you know. So it's like, I think the wow factor with me has always been a big thing. I've been told I have conviction, like I said, and I don't know how it comes about, bro. I just
But you have a lot of. I like the way you're speaking. And hey, have you ever done spoken word? Because you come out with so much knowledge.
You know what, bro?
And so much like you
This
give
is
a lot of
just-
like these liners, man, of stuff. So I think that's like to me.
I
it's
just got an
spoken
old
word.
soul, bro. I've been here
Yeah.
before.
Yeah, you can
I can't
totally
explain
tell.
it. I've been here before. You know, I don't know. I can't explain it. I always thought like this. Even when I was out there being the way I was, I knew I was fucking up. I knew I was doing what I wasn't supposed to be doing. I was too smart, too young. But I didn't care at one point. You get me?
Right,
But
right.
I don't know, bro. Nah, I've never done no spoken word. I did do poetry. I used to write poetry around the time my dad died. You know, I was good with words. Always good with words. I never even wrote music up until probably like 2015. I freestyled everything. It was everything freestyle. Built like this. The hook was freestyle. I never even wrote that on paper.
Were you still locked up when you started writing?
Oh, before. I did music before.
Okay.
Yeah, we started doing music before, like 2011, 12. It really started picking up right before I went in. Like, we dropped my first... I was in a group called The Minority. I have a homegirl named Ida, E-A-D-A. She's a black female. She's from, like, South Central area. She grew up in, like, she lived in, like, Gardena. She was my homie's coworker, and we're both Scorpios. We're both the same age. We're, like, days apart type shit. And we became a group called The Minority because I'm a white boy in the rap game and you're a female. We're the minority of the rap game. You know, so we would have... And it's still love there, but it's just when I went to prison, you know, the people that I had moving on my team, you know, she was kind of an extra at the time, in a sense, you know, because everyone else is really close knit. Like you're the extra here, you know,
right.
but you're close knit because you're who you are, you know, and that's what she was in. But when I left, which I always consider myself as the glue, she didn't get that same recognition. They kind of fell out. Homies started doing their own thing. By the time I came out, it was like, oh, whoa, like got disconnected. But we got it back together, you know, and everything kind of came back in. And again, I got sidetracked because I do that every time I talk, but it's all good.
This is good stuff.
So
Good
Ada,
stuff,
you said?
Ida, E-A-D-A, yeah.
Ida, so have you done any music with her since you came back?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Or like,
When we got back. Yeah, we got back. We did an EP early, and then we had like a break, you know, and then we did like 2 singles, and then had a miscommunication within the people we were working with, and not necessarily me and her, but it kind of
just within the circle.
Just caused everybody to go their distance and kind of figure out what they were gonna do.
Right.
All right.
Let's go on this break because else we're not gonna get the next segment. And
No.
The next one's good because
Yeah.
We'll be right back, man. We got Gutta Gone.
Hey.
2 G's.
What's up? It's your boy, Poe King, a.k.a. Renee. Guess what? Make sure you guys truly check out our people over at DNA Prints. If you see behind us, they're the ones that created that. They're capable of getting all your printing needs, anything you need from them, T-shirts, flyers, cards, you name it, they got it. So go ahead, DNA Prints.
DNA Prints, man. And don't forget, man, we also have our other partners, man. We got Victorious Vida. That's right, Victorious Vida, man. Created by our boy right here, Slick Vic. So we got Vic. Hi, guys. Humble man right there. No. So Victorious Vida. And also, man, don't forget, we got Mikey Boy Apparel, man. We got Mikey Boy Apparel. Go to MikeyBoyApparel.com. Make sure you guys support our clothing line. We're always wearing Victorious Vida, or we're always wearing Mikey Boy.
That's right. We also got Espinoza's leather. If you guys ever seen the Mayans, check out their cuts. They can do customized cuts. They can put your grandfather's flannel, maybe your ex-boyfriend's bandana, whatever you want, whatever you need. They can incorporate it into your piece. It's all completely customized. Chaps. We also got Black Widow Investigations. She is a full legal service company. Does everything. If you get in an accident, if they say your case is a lost cause, go to Black Widow.
That's right.
She's gonna make sure she gets you what you are entitled to. Really.
Hell yeah.
And she also does family law for you guys going through a divorce. But don't forget Mortgage Master. Excuse me. Don't forget Mortgage Master.
Don't choke up.
Don't forget Mortgage Masters. That's 3 times. You just said, don't forget Mortgage Masters. Because the rates are still decent right now. You can still refinance and they'll get you a lot of money. I already talked to Homeboy. He's going to help me out on a good deal, so check him out.
Here we go, yo.
All right, we are back. We are back with the Gutta Gone saga. Bro, so you got a lot of things going on, right? A lot of things going on right now.
Yeah,
one of them is that new collab with Influence Era. You got the LA, not with the Cortezes, but with the Air Force One.
The hanging Air Force
Wait,
Ones.
what?
Yeah.
How's that? What?
Yeah, man.
We do
So
collabs, bro. Let me know what you want to do.
yeah, so I tapped in with my boy, man, New Influence Era a while back, and he did the Air Force Ones for my my 2Gs logo, and then it was from one of my shows that I was doing, and then I was like, you know what? I hit him with the idea, like, bro, I got this another, like, I want to do the collab, but let's just do the LA, you know, let's tie it a little more universal, you know. I felt the last design was a little more personal. Maybe got to keep that to the diehard fans and some family and shit, you know.
So I'll be able to get a hat then.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Oh, yeah, I got you.
Hey, that's the dude with the long curly hair, right?
That's Will.
Oh yeah, he's dope.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's dope.
Hey,
I'm gonna hit his ass up so I can get me a motherfucking hat. All you guys have hats except for me.
Well, I didn't want to.
Yeah, I'm gonna have him put heels on that shit. Watch.
Oh, hey, girls might buy that.
Sorry.
Laced up
Sorry.
ones that go all the way to the knee and shit. You know.
shit.
I don't know. I think we just found something.
Hey, but Will, I know I got.
Just say, Will, hit me up.
No, I got Will's sweater. Will, I just haven't worn it on set because
It's too fucking hot.
It's higher, dog. I can't wear it because it's higher. But
But
wait,
he also came in with that.
Yeah,
the
bro.
real-
So I had the idea of doing like
On their side.
the new, the new era with because NE, and I always wanted to add the GO. And when I was in the collab with him, because he does use the NE sometimes, the Influence era. So I fucking went on my little Instagram, I doodled this shit up real quick, and I fucking sent it to him and sent the motherfucker back perfect,
Yeah.
bro. And I was like, man, Willie, you did that, bro. Like, he is one of the best design flippers that I've worked with. You know, like, he's dope. He's dope. He's dope.
no, I love his stuff,
And
man.
he loves to help, and
Yeah, he
he's
definitely-
one of the few guys that will help you get into the merch, T-shirt game, whatever you branding, whatever you want to call it. But not too many out there like that.
No, he's a real good dude, bro. Like, just we had a conversation earlier, and he doesn't have to do what he's doing for me, bro.
No.
He doesn't need to, and he just does it because he wants to, and that's why, like, that's where respect comes, bro. You know, that's where the line for me is like that's life right there, homie. That level and that line of respect, it just speaks volumes. You know, it speaks
No,
volumes.
that's true, man.
Would you say that his personality is a lot like yours? Because I see that in you.
I'm gonna be real. Me and Will haven't got that close yet,
Uh-huh.
but based off actions and what I have seen, yeah, definitely. He seems.
Will's an older soul, so he's like that bull that's like, I'm gonna just chill up here. I ain't gonna
Yeah,
fuck,
yeah.
you know.
Oh, yeah. He don't like to
Yeah,
be
yeah, he's-
in the limelight. He just
No.
like
he's
he's on
getting
cruise
there,
control.
because
Yeah.
you're just still more active,
Yeah.
but
Yeah,
But in
I
your
mean,
own
like,
ways.
don't get me wrong. I don't mind being in the limelight, but it's not what I feed off of.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, like,
Well,
I don't-
You could tell.
Yeah, I don't mind
do
that if
your-
you know who I am, you
You're in
know?
your own lane and you do your own thing. and
Yeah,
that's
I'm like
dope.
my kid. Like
Yeah.
I always tell people, the only people I try to impress are my children, my wife, and the bank. You know,
there you go.
That's
Ooh,
it, you
the
know, like
bank.
that's it. You know,
Yeah,
like
but your skin is white. You got that credit. I'm just
I don't know, I got gutter
Good,
credit.
good.
Hey, so let's talk about the limelight. You got some shows coming up, man.
All right, so
Really
check
big
it up.
coming up.
First and foremost, I got a show coming up at the Garden Amp with DJ Quick and Sugar Free.
What?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's gonna be on July 16th.
That's nice, man.
5:30 to 10. It's an all-age event.
What city is this?
This is in the city of Garden Grove at the Garden Amphitheater.
Oh, Garden Grove. Oh,
Yes,
shoot,
sir.
dude.
Yes, sir.
How
I
can we
got-
get on that?
Can we get media pass? Can we get a
How
media
can we get on that?
pass?
Shoot. Hey, you said you took 40 people last time. Can you take 4 or 5?
Can we get some of that?
Can we get
discount?
some of that?
Hey, you know Sugar Free?
I don't know him, but I know him.
Oh, we gotta call Brian
He
J.
came over-
Anyways, let's
J.
talk about
Yeah,
Gutta
let me
Gone.
see if I can make some connections to get you guys over.
No, we're not
there.
gonna push anything, bro.
No, it's not.
You can.
It's. I don't think it's a problem. I think I can make something happen.
Cool, man.
It's not really that hard for me.
Tell 'em we're doing
But we
BTS
would
for
love
you.
to support you. Is
No,
what they're
that would be
saying.
no. Of course, I would love for you
Yeah.
guys to be there, even if you guys
Yeah.
just out there vibing, you know. So that's the one thing that I got coming up. That's with my boy Juice from Out the House. I'm really looking forward on a future with our relationship. You know, we did the show back before COVID hit. I was lined up to do another show. It got canceled due to COVID. He got, he's back up and running now. So I feel like I'm excited about where that's headed. And I have started my own promotion company,
Nice.
Gutta Gone Promotions, bro.
Dope.
I had to do it myself.
Yeah.
You know,
Right.
No one's gonna do it for me. So Gutta Gone Promotions, we offer videographer, creative design, cover arts, motion graphics, anything, creative control, anything that you need as an artist. You know, we have a team. Like, I guess I'm selling shortcuts. I'm helping people get to where they need without the ego involved.
But
without,
that's dope, though.
Yeah,
No,
that's
it is.
Like,
that's
how many people in the industry are actually doing that?
You know, there's people
know?
out there, but I think the people that do it aren't attracting the people that the people are doing it. But it's just I guess I don't know how to explain it. I don't want to downplay anybody as you know. It's not that. You know what I mean? You gotta.
I just think when you can relate to a person and you're offering that, it makes it that much easier.
No, definitely,
You know,
bro.
like, if
and-
I know you now, I'm trying to get into the game. Like, hey, dog, can you hook me up? I want to, Slick Vic and the Funky Six coming out. You know, boom.
No, for sure. Like, so, you make flyers, you know what I mean? And you got other artists, you're just going to switch the picture and add the new name, you know? So that's what we did always. That's the way you do it, you know? Just like last week, I fucking had an epiphany. Like, I remember that I was tired of this. And I wanted to give more of a visual, more, like, make it, every time, give it a, more of a graphic design to a motion graphic or something like that to catch more of attention. So what I did was, I was like, you know what? I'm just going to bring a different presence to my promotion, that stuff, And then I thought about it, like, I could make shortcuts for people with my guy that's doing this shit for me. Give him a job. Now he's a 16-year-old kid from the Bay, bro. I met him on internet. You know what I mean? Like, this kid's a hustler. Soccer, he's in a soccer tournament right now. This kid's he's a hustler. I chop it. Everybody I work with, I don't care if you're fucking a kid or an adult. I'm gonna be your friend. I'm gonna be there as someone to talk to, not just about what I need, but like just to conversate, bro. Because some people need to get shit off their chest. You know what I mean? And I'm one of those people. You know, I always have all these ideas, and it's good. So just stuff like that. I got 3-4 videographers, you know what I mean, that could possibly help you. And I'm going to start doing these shows. I've already started. I've done 2. My first one, where the first venue that I'm at right now is called Project Barley. It's a brewery in the city of Lomita. It's really cool place, bro. They have a full kitchen. It's about probably a 200 cat place. It's kind of tight. It's kind of small, but it could fill up. It started off with a free day event. It was like a Sunday event, you know? And I had the Laker game thing coming up. Like I know they were playing my song at the Lakers game, and I was like, you know what? I want to do a little show, you know?
Yes.
So like that Sunday, I did like a little a free event. The lady hopped on the mic halfway through the show. Shout out to Janine, and she said, everybody, you know, if anybody has any cups laying around, can you please bring them to the front, because we've never had this many customers. And like,
That's dope.
it's like I knew it was gonna happen, but when it happens, it's like dope, you know? Hell yeah.
Oh, you did
Fuck
good.
yeah.
Yeah.
I have a question because you said something previously that you wanted to be the Justin Bieber of your.
Yeah.
What city?
I'm from Carson. I
from
guess
Carson.
I guess not the Justin Bieber. What I mean by that is marketing wise, bro.
That's what I'm going to.
Yes.
So that's that's my question. So
Hey baby, baby, baby.
I knew we were gonna get you to sing.
no, but I'm saying because do you see yourself, because there's goals. We have
for
all
sure.
goals in life. So are you seeing yourself and your music going mainstream, since you're saying Justin
Most
Bieber?
definitely. I don't want to be an underground artist, bro. Shout out to all the underground artists. I'm fucking a big fan of Tech 9. Fucking everything you could think of, hieroglyphics, Wu-Tang Clan. I was jumping up with the dub yesterday at the show, like, but it's not for me.
Okay.
My people aren't there, bro. My people are in the hood, in the streets, in the middle of nowhere, lost, confused. The people that I attack aren't hip-hop heads fucking bopping their head off weed and shit. Those aren't the people that I relate to. That's what I like. I'm influenced by that, but that's not my lane, bro.
Okay.
So I'm aiming for that. But I guess what I'm aiming for, bro, is just to beat an impact, like you said earlier, in your last show.
You know, the last one. Hey.
The last time.
At your last show, you know what I mean? And that's what that's all I want, bro. Like when I'm gone, remember me as the guy who wasn't afraid of the word no. That's it. That's it. There's nothing else, nothing special about me from me to the next man. You know, there's like I heard someone say earlier, or shout out to my boy from Coyotes, you know, my boy Vic, you know, he posted it perfect. Like, I don't want to hear no excuse. Oh, I do enough because I'm a dad. I do enough because I go to work. Like, I found myself saying shit like that, and I'm like, nah, I'm fucking lying to myself or whatever.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not okay being stagnant every day. I've never been okay being stagnant. Like, who wants to live in a jail state of mind in the real world, you know?
Yeah.
And that's a lot of people are trapped in their own mental prisons, you know, and they can't find a way to articulate reality, like I said back to earlier. So it's like,
But I literally love talking to people like you. Sorry to cut you off, because I think the reason why he's successful, and it's weird because we attract those type of people that are always wanting to help other people.
Right.
So
It's
his
about
doors are
giving back,
open.
yes.
Like everybody on here has been on here, they're not selfish. And I think that's why, and I guess the other artists need to learn from people like yourselves, like, bro, because you do run into people, nah, man, I'm just focused on myself, you know, because I got to get myself going. So they claim they don't have time to help other artists.
definitely. You know, and what happens is a lot is you'll get cool with somebody, or you'll give them that respect, and then it's, hey, what's up, do a song. Yeah, bro, but I still do charge a feature price. And then it's, oh, bro, but thought we were homies. No, it's respectful, dog, because I've done that. I've thought I was cool with, like, and I asked, and they hit me with the feature price. I'm like, man, what the fuck you. You know what I mean? Like, but I had to realize that the reason why you're asking me for a feature is not because you're doing music that's getting, like, you're obviously asking for a feature because you want to elevate your career, not to de-escalate your career. You get me? So you're going to want to pay for that.
You got to put value in what you do.
You know what I mean? Just like
it's
that.
So true. It's true.
And like anybody that has paid for my features, you know, and I got a lot of dope video features that are out, bro. And every time I do a feature, those guys go all out. It seems like they always want to go all out on their videos. They want to make sure we got the best scenes, and they put the most into it, and they get the most involved. I guess I make them feel that song is going to take them to that next level if they're not already there, or maybe my sound's going to complement theirs. And that's why I like about that. But at the same time, a lot of people are entitled, bro, and then they get emotional, and then it's like, so that's why I'm really, really, really straightforward from the gate. and I don't play none of that buddy shit, it's Gutta, homie. You
No,
know?
it's straightforward, yeah.
Yes,
Business.
it is.
So Gutta, where can people find you? Like, what platforms are you on, and
You
how
could
can they
Google
find
me.
you?
I'm the only Gutta Gone in the world. Literally, I'm the only Gutta Gone in the world. You could Google me. Shit, yeah. GUTTA GONE. As simple as that. All platforms, all social medias, OnlyFans. Not just
Yeah, go ahead,
Oh,
So
yeah.
yeah.
Jimmy wants to know
next?
what's coming up
We know
next.
that the July 16th. You
Yeah,
got
so we got
something
July
going on.
16th, and then as far as Gutta Gone promotions, we got 2 shows in the month of July. We got a day show on the 24th. We got my boy Scoob. He's out of Gardena. I got my boy Lotto Rocket, special guest. He's signed to Mac & Co., which is Rucci's camp out over there in Inglewood. He's from the city of Carson. And I got some dope artists on the lineup. I got Cedro from Long Beach. I got Versa from Visalia. I got some guy named Brandon Young, I think his name is. I think he represents the Gardena area. I got some hip-hop dudes from Weemos. And this is going to be at Project Barley in the city of Lomita.
Oh, the
Yeah,
brewery.
this is at the brewery. All my
Okay, dope.
events right now, as far as Gutta Gone promotions, are going to be at this brewery. We're also doing Project Barley After Dark, and that's where it's at.
Ooh.
We already had the first
The After Dark.
We already had the first Project Barley After Dark. It's a 10 to 2 event at a brewery. No breweries are open that late.
So we going like retro lights and
Oh yeah, they got the lighting going on. It's dope, bro. It's dope. Yeah, it's tight. It's fun, man. And
You have to make it to
glow
after
sticks,
hours.
baby.
yeah, the next Project Barley After Dark will be July 30th. It's a Saturday, and I got my homegirl Saya Lua. She represents the Harbor area as well, and I got some amazing R&B vibes that night. And I got some great DJs hosted by Long Beach Carlos.
Hey.
It's gonna be a great summer end for me, and oh no, I got something planned for you guys. All you guys.
Not just Vic.
Yeah, you
Not
got.
just
Yeah,
Vic.
it's gonna happen, bro. I
You know,
got big.
It's because
you'll
I
see.
said I got ties in the harbor area, so now he's like, I'm gonna fuck with all y'all.
No, it's not even that, bro. It's just like I like to bring different elements to everything that I do. Like, for example, real quick, just to go back, the brewery, the first one. I have a friend who does a reptile company. He does reptile pop-up shops. Oh, he's my friend. He quit his job. He does this full time,
Dope.
and he cooks food. And I brought the reptiles there. Some guy was there from Sony. He was talking to me about, complimenting me about the event, what the owner was telling him about me. And he asked me, I have to ask, where did the reptiles come from? And I was like, well, it was my idea, my buddy. I just know kids, all ages. No one wants to sit there and stare at music all day. So you have to bring something to take their mind off
Yeah.
it. All the kids were occupied the whole time holding snakes and lizards. And the parents were able to drink and have a good time and relax. And that was like the elements, bro. You know what I mean?
No, you know how to bring, because you know what, bro? You're bringing that guy onto the show. We're
Yeah,
bringing
right?
reptiles onto this freaking
I will be
show.
absent that day. I
No,
don't
no,
fuck
we're
with
bringing
no.
reptiles.
And he's out here too.
Yeah?
He's out this way. He's he's 10
Vic,
he's,
we're making it happen,
he's
dog.
10 15 minutes from the Pomona Theater, because when I had the show he said I'm 10 15 minutes away. Yeah.
What you
I'm
go
good,
by?
I'm good.
My boy is a Fatso's Family Reptiles.
Fatso's family.
It's my homie Robert.
Yeah, get in his
Hey,
DMs. Get in his
great
DMs.
dude, bro. Great dude, bro. Like, honestly, I've known him literally
We're doing
since I was about fucking 6 years old.
Really?
His family lived on the corner house, and he moved away, went to like Lomita, went to like Narbonne and stuff. We stayed over here,
yeah.
but we all gradually, get older, come back together, But yeah, man, shout out to Robert.
Link us up. We'll put him on the show.
No, definitely, I'll tap it with him as soon as I leave.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
But no, seriously, man, thank you for coming on the show, man. I really
Yeah.
appreciate
Love,
you, bro.
man. I appreciate you guys for having me.
It took a while, but it's God's timing, and it happened when God wanted it.
Yeah, right.
And look,
Nah,
you,
man.
You got good at promotion.
Man.
You got that new show coming up with DJ Quick, Sugar Free.
Hell
That's
yeah.
dope.
You got your collab with Willie from Influence Era. I mean,
Things are just happening. Everyone that comes on the show, for some reason, they just take off, dog.
I
I'm not even
appreciate
lying.
that,
I'm not even
man,
like,
yeah.
it's like a favor or something, huh?
It's this,
We
it's
stay
that
right
guy.
here, and everyone just goes, shoo.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. No,
so it
it's-
passes through.
Again, bro, you guys like just to give you guys that type of respect real quick, the energy here, just being here, how you guys move, and there's wholesomeness in this room, that's
bro.
why this happens, like you guys have good sense
Right.
of, I think you're good sense, of seeing what's going on,
No, we
Well,
appreciate
you know what
man.
it is, and then I pointed up because
It is
we
God, man.
we met in church
Oh,
about
that's-
20 years ago.
That's dope.
And
Amen.
so the only thing that brought us all back together was the one upstairs.
That's
No,
right.
yeah,
Was
for
God.
I
sure.
met her at a bar, so.
I wasn't on the pole that night.
He's like, come on, man, we're happy spirit.
I thought we would be
That's
good,
big.
man. No, it's good, yeah. The VIP bartender, huh?
No, but no, seriously, man, thank you, man. We
Yeah,
appreciate the
thank
kind
you.
words and everything, and
Yeah,
and can't wait to see what's up
Yeah,
next
we're
for you,
excited
man.
to follow
We're-
your journey,
yes,
100%.
yes,
I know I
definitely.
am. For
Yeah,
sure.
hopefully, like I
Yeah.
said, I have a lot of music coming. I really didn't get into that. I'm just holding out, but hopefully when I get this album coming up, I can come back and
No,
we
but
can
take
promote
us,
that
send it
album,
to us, man. We'll promote it like
Oh, yeah,
crazy.
definitely.
No problem. I mean, we'll literally promote it, dude.
Yeah,
He knows
I don't
that.
have no dates
we'll
or nothing
go to
like
your red
that.
carpet
Yeah.
and everything. You know what I mean?
Blue carpet.
Blue
There
carpet.
you go. There you go.
Hey. It's all good. It's all respect. You know what I mean?
Hell
Yeah,
yeah,
for
man.
sure, for sure.
Yeah, for
Ain't that
sure.
first, guys?
No, I mean, thank you. Thank you for making the trip out here. Thank you for waiting. I know we
No,
ran a little late.
It's all love.
So
It's all
much
yeah,
appreciated.
it's all love.
Yes.
Dope ass story. Keep doing what
Hell
you're
yeah,
doing.
man.
Keep
Thank you so
inspiring
much.
because that's definitely what you're doing.
Appreciate that,
Yeah.
You
man.
already know what's up, bro. So
You already
just keep
know.
it up, man.
Horror, baby. You already
Oh,
know.
shoot. Now they're throwing gang signs on here, man.
Hey, man. Hey, well, you know, Harbor area, dog, we're the most hated area. They call us the hated area. We got the ports, bro. You know what I mean? We're right by the fucking ports. Think
Damn,
about it.
they own everything.
Put to
Damn, they
the-
can shut us down.
The saltwater
We can shut
homies
it
back.
down.
You know what I mean? Yeah, you know what
Shut
I mean?
us down, man. Hey guys, you know what? Thank you guys for tuning in, man. Thank you for coming on. We'll see you guys next week, man. Jared and the crew, man. We're
Yeah.
out, man. See you
It's
guys.
gutta.
Thank you guys for watching our show tonight. Make sure you catch us every Wednesday, 8 p.m. across social media platforms on YouTube, Facebook, all that good stuff. You know where to find us. But don't forget to tap in and
Don't just look at her boobs. Like, share, subscribe, right? If you're going to look at them, if you're going to tap in and look at her boobs, make sure you like, share, subscribe.
Yes.
That's the least you can do.
keep it
Get
real.
alerted. Get alerted
Hey,
every time she's on.
Keep it real like what?
Like your boobs.